We're out of here. We're out of here, guys. Oh. All right, I think we got everything. Grab some aqua. Let's do this. Oh, Lord. The snow is real, guys. The snow is real. But the grind don't stop, baby. Look at this chick. Got a whole freaking tree practically. God damn. Please, no leak. Okay, we're good. No leak. All right, let me get everything situated for you guys. Let's get some sunlight in this business. Oh, that's mud. That's mud. That's definitely some mud. And of course, I didn't bring anything to prop my phone up, guys. So what am I doing? All right. Let's get some Bluetooth audio. We're plugged in. We're good. We're working. All right. Howdy freaking do. How's everybody doing on this lovely day? I'll tell you guys, it's definitely sunny out, but it is snowy. And I gotta get some sunlight in here for y'all. That's car keys. That don't help. I didn't bring my bike keys like a silly goose. Oh, you know what? There's probably so much snow. We're not gonna get much sunlight in here today. Alright. Alright. How we doing? How's everybody doing today? How we doing? How we doing? I know it's been a hot minute. We haven't gone live. But if you guys can't tell, this is why. We got a beautiful day today. And the snow is starting to melt. So I figured, let's get out here. And let's get this bike buttoned up. We're going to be working on a little bit of exhaust fitment today. And then this bike is going to be pretty much dialed on in. We're going to get her tuned next week if I can get this all situated by then. But we pretty much just got to get exhaust mounted up a little bit higher. Then I can put my exhaust cover on. I can tighten the full exhaust, tighten up my fairings. And then we just got to drain some gasoline because we got the fuel stabilizer in here. And she is ready for a freaking tune. She is ready. So we're almost there. How are you? I am great. I am from Long Island, New York, Long Island, baby. Alright, I'll have to run inside in a little bit and grab my keys for you guys. But let's just do a little bit of a reorganization over here. You boys got to get this finished up so I can get my bike tuned so we could be ripping this upcoming season. That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. I got freaking bolts everywhere. That bolt's there. That one I don't need. I'm gonna have to bend this bracket, which I'll have to run to my car. Honda Dominance, you already know. Thanks to Call Me Baby. What time is it now? It is 3 o'clock right now. 3 o'clock here, and it is sunny out. And I would really like to get this door open to get some more sunlight for myself, but whatever. Need to grab my hammer here, and I need to maybe see if I can bring you guys in. Try and set you guys up over here a little bit. Try and set you guys up over here. Let's see if we can. Let's see what we can do. Keep you guys in the loop. There we go. That's a little bit better. CBR 1K? Nah, CBR 600, baby. 2024 CBR 600. Lunch done. Where you go now? Huh? What you talking about, boy? Alright. Let's start getting this all situated. Let's just say we're gonna definitely have to wrap this bike, guys, because she ain't looking too beautiful. I gotta get this fairing bolt out, which of course I got 50 different Allen keys out here. This bolt out, and then I should have, yep. Man, I've dealt with this bike one too many times, guys. Where are you from? I'm from New York. New York, Long Island. What's the cost of this bike? I honestly couldn't tell you. It's a 2024. Bike's old now, so the cost of it's definitely cheaper than what it used to be brand new. Alright, let's get that bolted. I forgot about this fairing. Forgot about this lower bolt. But that should... yeah, I like that. Okay. That's a little bit better. Now this one is pretty much lined up. Now that we have this fairing sitting where she needs to sit, now I can start making my adjustments on my exhaust. Which I'm going to have to take this fairing back off anyways, because I want to get some engine cleaner, some degreaser, and, you know, just spray down the whole engine while I can, since, you know, it was dirty from last season. I didn't give her a full-on cleaning, so... From India, love to see your bike. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yeah, she's a work in progress. Definitely, we definitely put some mods on her this winter, though. So, if you guys want to check the channel out, go check out the winter goodies, and you guys will be able to see a whole bunch of mods that we put on this bike. Plus, we still got more stuff coming in the mail. So, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil it much, but. That is that. So now that we have that in, I have a hammer. I need something to bend this bracket, because I'm using a different bracket, which let's just climb over here and mess with this. See what we can do there. Sun's blinding. Nice choice. Let's go long drive. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I can't wait. All right. Boys, just gotta do some thinking real quick. So let me just. This 100% is. Oh, mid pipe. That's actually good. Question is, Alright. Hold on, guys. I'm going to have to hop on the other side. You're going to steal my motorcycle? Well, it's not going to be fun because there's no battery in it. So you're going to have to physically manhandle this bike to steal it. But hey, you do what you got to do. Hey, I ain't hating. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. God, there's so much snow. I just want my door to open. Whatever. Alright. I gotta tighten my exhaust clamp so my exhaust don't move on me, because we would like it to stay in place. So let's get this snugged up and then I'll come back over to that side. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. Let me do a couple more. Right. That should not be going anywhere. So now that we got that situated, now we can play Mr. Benz. We get to play the bending game. What's your age? 30? Can see another bike also. It's yours? Now, there's no other bike. This is the only bike here. You purchased that. I got one similar from China for 2K and it still works fine. Yeah, this definitely ain't a 2K bike. This is a 2024 C600. So, might look the same. Price range definitely ain't though. Right, so I got that and that. Those gotta sit here. So she's definitely gotta come on up. So what I can do is start bending this bracket into place. Should do is probably tighten the rest of this. Probably should. Howdy. Alright. That'll have to do. I think this is for there, yep. Let's. Oh. Man, guys, I can't wait to frickin' build a shed this summer. It's my goal this summer is to build this shed so I can work nicely. Nice and freely. Okay, that's coming through. Get that flush. Actually, you know what? I probably should throw a washer on this just to make it a little bit nicer of a look. I should have thought of that before, guys. I'm just gonna be fighting myself today, apparently. Also, I'm gonna see if I could change this to a nicer bolt. Wow, this is long. All right, she's out. She's out. How much did it run you? I bought this bike brand new. I bought it brand new. Couldn't tell you exactly how much it ran me. That's a 2024 Honda CBR 600. So, if you're interested on the price, you can look it up. MSRP for it. I need like a bigger head bolt so it doesn't look all freaking janky. And that could work. Only thing is that gonna okay, I like that bolt better. Now I just want to put a washer on her, which actually I like that. There we go. Let me guess. Yeah, baby. Oh, I should have used that other washer. I'm gonna dungo. It's okay. Kind of feel like I should, guys. I feel like I should. If I'm gonna go through the hassle, why not just do it the right way, right? Let's just do it once and be done and do it right. I don't want that. Well, I do want that, but actually, I could also do just want that. Oh, no, that's too long. That's too small. We might end up just doing the washer like we thought. It's better. Okay. So this is gonna come up. That lines up. Good. Hi, Bailey. Should probably read the chat, huh? Oh, wait. What am I doing? That was stupid move, Michael. Stupid move. Oh my god. It's like I'm just not even paying attention anymore. There we go. Okay. Now we're done. Now we just tighten that one up. I'm being a silly goose over here. And I got a million bolts out. I don't know what any of them for. Hello there, Carmine. How we doing? How's everybody doing? I know I'm not reading the chat too much. I'm trying to get this exhaust fitted, so I'm sorry, guys. Just bear with me. Bear with me. That's all I can ask for. I gotta get this top sucked in. There we go. She's going to place very nicely. It's just a pain in the ass using an Allen key. It'd be nice if I had attachments. I need my flathead. Flathead. That'll work. Okay, that's tight. Now we can move on to, oh crap. I think this bottom one's gotta go. I didn't tighten that all the way. That's fine though. I'm gonna just try and bend her. So if I do that, the bike's gonna move on me. I can almost bend it by hand. Problem is the placement. Hold on. Hold on. I think actually I have a small piece of wood I could throw in this little situation. We'll try 2x4 first, I guess. Whether you guys think this is working or not, it is. It is. Alright. I don't mind where we are, but I think we still gotta go up a little bit more. No. Guys, we got it. Money. We got it money now, guys. Alright, the only problem is I gotta tighten this. Can't really tighten that unless I take my fairing off. So I guess we're taking it off a little bit. Actually, I just gotta take this one bolt out, so. Let's get this one. Actually, this would. I think maybe if I just get it loose enough. So we're not trying to lose any of these parts. We are not trying to lose any parts. Understandable? I think it's understandable. Oh. So we're gonna grab some Loctite. And we're gonna make sure we don't lose any of these parts. Right? Let's play safe here. So now that I have this off, I can get my Allen, my correct size. Actually, I think we should just play smart. Yeah, it's... You know, I just like to rush things, but better off to just do things the right way. So that's that. That is that fairing bolt. And that's the other one, okay. That's front, that's back. So now I can get this exhaust hanger bolt out. There's no way, it's not this size. I could have sworn I just had... Alright, grab different. Apparently it's not that one. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna leave her right there, and we're gonna just definitely way too much. Alright, now your boy needs a rag. Oh, God. It's not fun doing this stuff by yourself, guys. But we're pretty much done, so. We're pretty much done. Alright, so now I can just tighten this nice into place. Okay. That is home sweet home. This top one is not gonna go anywhere because it's a lot longer of a thread. Okay. And then I'm gonna just leave this flapping because I'm gonna end up cleaning that up. So we're gonna leave that be. We're gonna just throw these where they're supposed to be so we don't lose the bolts themselves. Okay, we ain't gonna lose that one, and we ain't gonna lose that one. So now we got those two are extras. I think I have bolt out on this side for my bottom fairing. Only problem is I don't know what size it is, and I don't know where I just put my other Allen key. But let's see. Oh, there it is. Oh man. Perfect, we got the right size. Okay. So we got that in. Now I can tighten up my exhaust clamp all the way. Not fun with an Allen key. God. Oh. I can see her. She's tightening. Even though it's half spins. Wow, this is fun. Is it tight? We're gonna find out. Alright. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go grab the battery. Alright guys, we're back. And we got a battery, which means we're going to do a cold start. So, let me just get everything situated again. My mic. Got my seat. Negative, positive. Where is my Felipe? There she is. Negative. There we go. Alright, we've got power to the bike. I'll prove to you guys. Yes, she's got power. Does she got both of her lights? Oh, yeah, she does. Nice and bright. Alright, well, we can start this baby up. Where the brothers be at tonight? Yo, yo, yo. Who, what, when, where, why, and how? You got a great question, but brother, it is winter over here. There is no brothers out. No brothers are out. Not in this weather. But we're gonna make sure we ain't got no exhaust leaks. So let's get this Timmy Jimmy started up. Prime. And let's breathe in some fuel stabilizer. Okay. We gotta make sure we got no leaks, guys. Little bit. We gotta bang some headers in until I get my bike over to a welder, which now that we're all situated, let's get Betsy readjusted. There we go. And that broke. We're gonna have to put that back on. Gotta put that back on. There we go. Can't leave that out. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, now I can fix my headers. So, I already forgot which one it was. We're gonna just give them all a little bit of a love tap. Actually, this middle one, so I'm lying. Okay, I should be able to. All right, let's see, did we fix the exhaust leaks? Wow, that's loud. It's been a while since we heard these noises, guys. Oh my God. Gotta breathe some fresh air for a second. But you guys know the deal. We gotta rev her up a little bit for y'all. Let her drop down on idle. Guys, she sounds mean. And she revs up so easily now with this new friggin' air filter. Oh man. She still shoots fireballs. Oh lordy lord. Guys, I don't care what nobody says. That's a 600. It's not a liter bike. 1000cc. Why don't you have an H2? I don't care what nobody says. This is by far my dream right here. This is my dream, baby. I've done everything I've wanted to do to this bike. I'll never in my life get rid of this damn bike. I mean, let's just appreciate, number one, this is a 2024. Appreciate this colorway. Let's just appreciate it. Oh, Betsy, you gotta relax, girl. You're too excited. Wowee. All right. Well, that is a lot of fuel stabilizer I just breathed in for y'all. And goddamn, this bike is not letting me down. She is loud. She likes to shoot flames, and she's looking so much better for this season. If you guys don't follow the channel, go watch the winter mods that we have got for this bike, because we just did some Moto Dynamic brand new headlights. They look gorgeous. We got our new Domino blue and white grips to match the bike. Love it. Matches perfect. We got nice new TST bar ends. Love them. We also got the new TST levers with a little red hint on them. And we got that new front brake reservoir. Gold to match our gold forks. So we got the blue to match the blue on the bike. We got some gold to match the gold on the bike. And then we also got our new gas cap. So now we don't have to worry about taking our key out, putting a key in every time. So you just give her a little push down and a little twist, and see you later. So that's going to be very nice. And then, of course, underneath this, we have the new K&N air filter, which obviously I can't show you guys that. But if you guys want to see it, go check out the videos, and you guys will be able to see me installing all these brand new parts. Now, we had to adjust our exhaust, and that is pretty much what we needed to do for this bike to get her ready for a tune next week or 2 weeks from now. So the bike is pretty much tune ready. Only thing we need to do is we got to get this fuel out, because this is obviously, you know, we have winter here. So fill up your bike with gas to the tippity top, and then you put in some beautiful fuel stabilizer. So obviously, to get the bike tuned, we don't want the bike tuned with fuel stabilizer and the gas, because obviously I'm not going to be running the bike during the season with fuel stabilizer in it, because that wouldn't make any sense. So we got to get this gas drained. I want to run a little bit of premium through it just to clean out the lines, get whatever fuel stabilizer we have left in there out, and top her off with some premium, and this baby is quite literally ready to go on a dyno. So don't care about the numbers. Honestly, I could really care less about the numbers. If the bike makes another 10 horsepower, yeehaw. If it makes 1 horsepower, yeehaw. I could care less. But like I said, we have the K&N air filter, which helps the bike breathe a lot more through this front end. And then we also have a full exhaust. So obviously from the headers, mid pipe, and the tip, it's all brand new exhaust. So we got rid of, there's a cat in the stock exhaust, and then you got the big muffler out the back. So we eliminated the cat and the muffler. We pretty much got a complete full straight pipe, other than just a little muffler at the tip, not much. So between getting a lot better airflow with the K&N air filter and the new headers with no restrictions, no cats, none of that stuff, we got to get her tuned. We got to make her happy. We want her to breathe nicely. And the whole reason why I did those mods is pretty much because this bike at about, I'd say 7 to 10, maybe 7 to 9K, dead spot. You know, there's definitely a dead spot about mid-range on the revs. So that's why I figured, let's open up the exhaust, let's let her breathe a little bit better, and let's throw an intake in there to get a little bit better airflow. And I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Once we get her tuned and we go for our first ride after a tune, we'll be able to really tell how much this bike makes a difference mid-range, because that's, in all reality, we did it. Just to open up the mid-range a little bit, make her breathe a little bit better. You know, like I said, there's a bit of a dead spot, so I'm looking forward to hopefully getting rid of that dead spot now. So definitely, I still have to talk to the tuner, because he's been a little bit busy with all the snow here. He does plowing as well. So I got to figure out if he's okay with me doing some content while he is tuning the bike, so I can get a video made for you guys. I obviously would love to have a tune video up on the channel, but it's his business. I don't want to intrude on his space, you know. It's his shop. He's got employees that he's paying to work, so I don't want to be a hassle to him. So I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be able to make a tune video, but we'll 100% be making a video at least picking the bike up from the tuner. So something to look forward to, but we still are in the works trying to figure it out. I also got to drain coolant and put some new coolant in here because coolant's a little low. Plus, I just like to drain everything every season, so we got to do coolant. Obviously, we're going to do an oil change, and since we changed our front brake reservoir, I would like to change all my brake fluid. So, you know, is it good in the snow? It seems like a pretty stupid question. Why would I ride in the snow? Hey man, what's up, car lover? What is up? How we doing? How fast it will go? That's an interesting question. I don't care about speed, boy. We're not here for top speeds. We're just here for content. I ain't trying to kill myself nor kill somebody else, so we keep the speeds on a minimum. But where did I put my... There we go. Take this battery back out. I'm great. I had a group ride yesterday. Wow, lucky you. Must be nice. Must be nice. I couldn't tell you the last time I went for a ride was freaking end of December. I want to say it was the end of December. Oh no, end of November. Online, yeah, it was the end of November was the last time I went for a ride. So, you're lucky, car lover. You're lucky. I would die to go for a ride now, especially that I have everything situated with my bike, but the weather is not there. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't upset. Get this battery disconnected. Alright. Well, that was good. I'm glad that I was able to get my exhaust to sit where she needed to sit. So now I don't got to bring it to a shop, and I don't have to have somebody custom fab up the exhaust. So we're good with that. Exhaust is situated. I'm gonna probably end this live stream here shortly, and I gotta go run to AutoZone. I gotta go get some cleaning supplies so I can get this thing cleaned up and fully put it together, put the fairing bolts actually fully in, and give this bike a full cleaning and close her up. Plus, I gotta make a video, so you know, I got plans. There's things a brewing in the head, so I'm just wanted to bring you guys out here, show you guys the bike run for a little bit, and just kind of catch you guys up on the loop since we haven't been live for a hot minute. Like I said, the weather has not been ideal, so I'm clearing up where I'm from, so I'm taking advantage of that. Yeah, you're lucky. You are very lucky for that. Sadly, we had snow on the roads for about almost a month now. Just pretty much every weekend we just keep getting snow, so it's okay. I'm not too upset. We really haven't had snow in a very long time. Not like actual decent snowstorms, so the fact that we're getting some snow, I'm not upset. I am not upset. But those are my 3 exhaust tip bolts. That's my 2 underbody bolts. And then what were those? What was those 2 bolts for? That'll definitely annoy me, but I'll have to figure that out. I definitely have no idea where I have those bolts from. We're gonna have to take a walk around the bike now and figure it out because, oh, that's what they are. They're for my mirror. I'm a silly boy. I'm a silly boy. Oh man, I just can't wait to ride. I just can't wait to ride. I just want to be back. I just want to be back. And you guys are set up here for a second. I'm just putting my sockets away, so just just bear with me. Bear with me. There we go. There we go. What do we got? We got a nice 10 she's home sweet home. This is a 12. That's a home sweet home. And that's that. So, close it up before we lose anything that we don't want to lose. Oh, God. All right. It's clearing up. Are we in a giant plastic shed? I mean, you tell me. Use your eyes, my boy. What? It don't look like wood. Don Julio is definitely not here, bud. Don Julio is definitely not here. That's for the after streams. You can't do that on the stream, boy. You be getting in trouble on that YouTube. YouTube don't like that. We gotta clean up our mess. We freaking created a mess over here. Where did I put that other round key? Alright, we're gonna just play the guessing game. Screw it. We're throwing everything in the bucket and we're gonna count our losses. Actually, one of these have to go away though. Man, I touch my stuff too much and then I just misplace everything. God damn, boy. God damn, boy. Alright. This has to go over there. This has to come with me. Oh, whoa. Y'all heard that? Somebody was ripping in the background. Alright. Now I can friggin' have a shed again. Let me just move these. Alright, I'm gonna reposition you guys. We're gonna move the bike back into place. We're gonna put her home sweet freaking home. As I drop everything that I own. Yeah, we're gonna go on this side. Now let's do a 70-point turn. Things you do. You know what I mean? We're almost there. That's about too close. There we go. Home sweet home. Wow. Now it feels like a shed again, guys. Look at this. Now I actually have room in here. Bike's cornered back up, which I can turn my bars. Bingo. Lock the steering wheel, of course. There we go. She is back into hibernation. She's practically done. So all I really got to do in reality now is I just got to put the rest of the fairings on this side back together. But before I do that, I'm going to pull the fairing back off and I'm going to get some engine cleaner / degreaser. Just gonna spray off that whole engine, clean everything underneath the fairings, underneath the bike, so next season we're nice and clean. So I want to do that. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, I forgot. I ended up getting a new windscreen too. I don't know if I said that earlier, but compared to what we were running, I think it was an upgrade. So we went from blacked out Mamma Jamba to now it just looks like it's clear, but it's a smoke light tint, so you can see right on through it. Obviously it's dirty, but compared to this one, guys, this one's like, yeah, this thing's freaking dark, boy. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want that. So think about it, guys. Think about it. Goddamn YouTube. Why has YouTube got to be so buggy, guys? Whole app just crashed. Whole YouTube app just crashed. Meanwhile, I update my apps every single night to avoid that. And pick and choose your battles, right? Pick and choose your battles. All right. Let's gotta put you guys back up for a sec. Starting to finish getting all my stuff cleaned up and put it away. You know, you got a little bit of that under seat storage. We gotta freaking use it. Where's there? Guys, I suggest to always carry one of these. So, if you look, interchangeable, nothing's in it, but when you screw off the bottom of it, I got a whole bunch of bits. So God forbid something happens on the side of the road, I got a couple different Allen sizes for my fairings, and then I have a Phillips, a flathead, and a star bit. So just something to keep your asses saved on the side of the street. God forbid something happens. It's always good. So this thing's pretty freaking chunky. It's pretty chubby, but surprisingly fits right in this slot. And then I also keep a couple Allens in here, which I have out because I'm using them. So I just like to I like to keep the normal sized tools that I would need for the bike in here, just for God forbid something happens on the side of the street. You have a some sort of way to try and cover yourself. Plus I have a little, my buddy's mom made this, 3D printed this little kickstand thing, so you can you know, pull up in the sand or something, you can not worry about your bike sinking and dropping. So that is definitely nice to have. So we are now fully situated. And actually those two bolts, guys, are for my seat. I thought they were for my front mirror, my mirrors that I deleted, because I have one bolt missing from both sides. I was wrong.